Hello and welcome, this is Rainy, and today we return to our Lost Cities tribe, where our war party has just finished taking over this little space here, this bandit camp. And poor Rowan, who has been kind of pulling his weight and then some, is left to sleep on the floor because our prisoner Maxwell took the bed. That is just how it goes for poor Rowan. I think after kind of browsing through her profile, she's good at melee, which is kind of nice. And she's got a strong social thing, but we really don't need another, you know, as long as they're good at mining, we'll pretty much automatically accept them, but all other skills, we have the niche filled for it. So I think we're just going to release her, and then, yeah, we really don't need to stick around here anymore. And after they're done here in the morning when they all wake up, I think we are going to send them to the item stash because I think White is really interested in the resurrector mech serum because, you know, things happen and she does have a family member in this tribe that she wants to make sure that she has a little bit of insurance for. The interesting thing I was kind of contemplating about the tribe was if say Whale died and you know, they would want to bring him back to life, would White allow them to use it? Or, I mean, I guess allow is a loose word. She's an elected leader, but basically what I'm saying is, would she be okay with using it on Whale, or would she want to kind of hoard it for her and her family? So, I don't know. We'll see. I think it's going to be really interesting to... Poor Rowan. I should have picked somebody that was already up. I think it's going to be interesting to see what happens. I think it's going to be interesting to see what happens down on this end, because I think, first of all, that we should take the roof area off here. And second of all, I think Dog's getting a little annoyed that his goals have kind of been pushed to the side as White, who is a lot more, I mean, she's not super people-oriented, but she knows how to, like, work a crowd better than him. So she's kind of been like, okay, we're going to do this, and we're going to take the war party out, and we're going to build a forge, and we're going to get some weapons and all sorts of stuff. And he's just like, I really want to grow plants, and we're not having much success, so let's do a little research on that. But he always gets shut down because he's just, oh, good, the monsoon's over. His ideas just aren't, like, voiced to everyone. So I think he might just start taking things into his own hands and being like, yeah, I know we have a whole bunch of building projects that we're trying to do, but we're going to put them on hold because I want to do some gardening stuff. And I think they don't have, like, much in the way of wood here, so I'm going to test it out this away, and as soon as Marcus is up, I'll send the war party on their way. But I do want to test out the planter boxes, just to see what happens. And it looks like we even improved our relationship with the Treaty of Color, which is kind of nice. So let's have them cut down some trees here. Chop the wood. We want to make sure it's not hardwood, though, which is all of these really darker trunked trees. So maybe these here. None of those. We have a lot of fruit trees growing in down here. That's kind of nice. Maybe we'll have to plant some trees. It might be something to look into, at least. Wow, yeah, we have a lot of fruit trees. That'll be good because we don't have a ton of hunters right this second. And honestly, I don't see much in the way of trees to cut down, unfortunately. So we'll just kind of grab a few that we can. We don't need a ton. And hopefully they'll get that going. Marcus, what you doing? You're going for a walk? Well, that's fair. Can we maybe gather food and stuff that we don't need to be out in the... Oops, don't deconstruct that. Gather the stuff that's out here. There's no reason to keep it out in the weather and elements. Marcus is still kind of hanging around, and as soon as they get everything sorted out, I think we'll send them on their way. We could take some of the beds home, which would be nice, but I also... New recruit. Oh, goodness. Rin! Oh, Rin! We finally recruited Rin! Oh, Crosby, you can go home! Happy day! Okay, well, yeah, we're gonna do that right now. While they're kind of finishing up their stuff, I think Crosby is really ready to get back to Vulture because, you know, he kind of misses his beau. Wait, no. Beau's kind of a masculine word. Then again, Vulture's kind of a masculine gal, so that's fine. We'll call it beau. Alright, so we have... Yeah. We're just gonna... That's gonna be fine. And then... Water. We want regular, good water. One of each should do it. And we'll just send him back home. And it only takes him half a day, so that should be fine. Go forth. And all y'all, how y'all doing on this? Everybody's good? Nobody has anything to do? You're resting? Well, darling, I'm afraid I can't let you rest. We are going to reform the caravan, and you're gonna come with us. We'll take the wild greens. We'll take the components. Why not? The water. That's good. Fungus is good. We really don't need... I guess we can take the revolver. It's not, like, great, but why not? Do we want to take the beds? How heavy are the beds? Nah. We'll not take the beds. We'll just make them as we need to make them. Oh, don't split. I want you to go down to the item stash. And Rin, my dude, I'm so excited that we finally have another person. So Renee's a good doctor. So, you know what? Rin's an even better doctor, but has a little less passion. So I think we're going to put them both on doctoring. Warning. Rin can be our warden. Oh, I guess Crosby can also be a warden. I don't need to change his stuff. We're not going to worry about handling because we don't really have animals. We have Desperado, our boom rat, but I can't wait to get rid of Desperado because he's just eating all of our food and not doing anything. Somebody needs to be on cooking, and our best cook is right now Rin. So I'm going to take Tamina off of cooking because she's really bad, and really nobody needs to be on brewing because nobody down here is going to be brewing. Renee can stay on cooking just because, yeah, drawing, everybody can have a little bit of that. You're our best hunter, I think. You're both pretty okay at hunting, so we'll put you both on hunting for now. Construction, Tamina is going to be our constructor. I guess that's fine. We really aren't going to have anybody here smithing or tailoring. We'll have Rin on crafting. We don't really need them to be on crafting. Like, we'll probably not need it. And then, yeah, last but not least, if you're not doing anything else, you can research, I guess. Cool. Glad to have you, Rin. And Lance is, in fact, still kicking around. He hasn't left yet, unfortunately. I guess we can turn this into an actual bedroom now. And, let's give Rin Crosby's old room. Also, let's build a door so it's not just like an open gap there. That's a little awkward. Is that everything? Yeah, I think that's everything. Also, I realized before the episode started that I didn't have anybody assigned once more to drawing, which meant that they were all very thirsty. So I assigned Aspen to do some drawing. I might just have her stay on drawing because that's pretty important to have somebody who's here consistently on drawing. Also, our potatoes, I'm just so happy that, like, they're probably not gonna survive at this rate. They're like 35% health-wise, but they're, you know, 90% grown. We might be okay. Dubs is... What's happening? You're extremely dehydrated. Okay, Aspen, what are you doing? No, don't refuel. Oh no, there's no water. Okay, that's why there hasn't been anybody doing stuff. Okay, well, let's have them draw some water from here. Oh man, I can't believe I missed that. We'll just have them do, like 20, because the war party will come back. Marcus, I don't remember. Marcus, are you any good at anything? What are you good at? Bio. So he's a really good at construction and animals and crafting, medical, intellectual. So he's probably going to be going back to the main colony as well. We're probably going to need more than 20 at a time. So let's just bump this up to 30. And Aspen, I need you to do that ASAP. That should be your primary task, because people are dying. Is not good. And we'll keep dog on standby to do that. Alright, dog. Capture Dubs, I guess, and then give her water. Got it? No, give... Seriously, like hurting cats. Okay, give water to Dubs. You very difficult person, you. Okay, there we go. That should prevent Dubs from dying on us. At least that is the hope. Yeah, she was already up at like 86%, which is not good. She just got fed. That's good. Just a very little bit. Come on, dog. There we go. He's just gonna go back and forth feeding her water, apparently, because she's super dehydrated. She needs a lot. Okay, she's good on that. We will need to get some more meat and all of that, because we are officially, once more, out of food. Caravan arrived in Arm City. Oh, guess who is home? Oh no! Whale's caravan is out of water. Well, I guess we'll just have to worry about that in the AM. I'm going to have them just harvest a few things. We could have them harvest the potatoes, some of the ones that are ready. But I kind of want to get them to full harvest because you get the most potatoes out of that. That'll be so great if we finally get potatoes. I don't know where we're going to put them because we don't have like a storage. I guess they can go in the food storage. I kind of forgot we had one. Aspen, are you any good at like plant cutting? Not great, but you'll do. Oh, and we have actually a lot of wild greens, so I shouldn't worry so much. Well then, in that case, let's go back to our caravan. They are going to be in this spot in about a half a day, hopefully. Oh dear, there's fire. There's fire. What happened? Is it just dry thunderstorm? Why is there fire? I don't understand. Okay, well, regardless of why... Oh wow, we have a lot of mushrooms to gather and just not enough space to put it. I guess we should probably create a stockpile. As much as I don't want to make another stockpile in this room. Just gotta be what it's gotta be. Okay, well, we probably don't need to worry about that fire. I doubt it will spread to over here. There's just not enough plants between here and there. And it looks like our caravan is finally there. Okay, so there's water, yay, and a guy named Bowman. Which is funny because he's not wielding a bow. Nor is she a man. That's okay. Obviously, last name, I'm assuming. Yeah. Oh no, just a nickname. Interesting. I guess she is really good at shooting. That would make sense. So, well, let's have them take care of it because, yeah. We want that resurrector serum. Marcus. Rowan is our medic. I am not going to have him... For once, I'm going to remember that he's our medic and not have him attack. In fact, why don't we all set up here? We really don't need everybody going all the way down there. Oh, Marcus. Marcus is the one I was supposed to stick there. There we go. I think that'll do it. White can come here. And Rowan can just hang out. Why don't you come there? Marcus, why don't you get on the other side and you two purple, because I don't want you accidentally shooting each other. Looks like we're fine. We didn't get any problem thingies. So, Caravan won the battle. Is this... This is not... No, okay, we were just ambushed. For some reason, I thought we were at the item stash already. Well, you know what? We have the ability to gather some water. That's what we're gonna do, because I don't want people dying. I know, weird. Why would I want that? So we're gonna draw... Oh, I don't know. Like, 25 water. Just 20 water. Okay, 30 water. I don't know. Somebody hopefully will do that. Oh dear. Well, that... Okay. Can we use that? Yes, we can still use it. Even though the water changed from this type to this type, or whatever. Whatever just happened, we can still use it. That is good. And you know what? We might as well grab some hill root while we're at it, because somebody's probably gonna be not doing anything at the moment. And we'll just grab a few goodies. Uh-oh, starvation. Cat, yes, please. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so I do want to kind of keep an eye on the crops here, because we can't afford them to be any more beat up. It looks like they might be healing a little bit. Interesting. I mean, it makes sense. That's how plants are in the real world. They can heal themselves and everything. But I didn't know that that's how... I wonder if that's part of a mod, or if that's how they are naturally, and I just never noticed. Leadership ended. What? 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 White Mason is no longer a leader. Wow. Is it just because... Oh, because this is when we first... Okay, so it looks like, with the mod that I have installed, I'm going to disable elections just for now. And I'm pretty sure that this is the date that we, last year, voted for our leaders, so... I guess that means that every year they vote in new leaders? I don't know. I don't want them to vote again until we have all of our people back. Because, you know, it's not really fair to be like, okay, vote out of the, 4 people that are here. 5, I guess, now with Crosby. I wonder how Crosby and Vulture are feeling now that they're back together. So it looks like they have a pretty good relationship still. Despite the fact that they were kind of living apart for so long. Oh, speaking of fun relationships that I discovered, Renee has... where am I looking? Social. Renee has a son who lives in Southwest Houston. So that's cool. That's, kind of fun. And, was it Marcus? And Marcus has a fiancé who is in Southwest Houston. So we have a lot of Southwest Houston connections. I feel like they're just good buddies with our tribe, and I'm very, very grateful for that, because they're good folk. I like them. So we're going to take all the food. Obviously, we would like all the water, peach, herbal medicine. We can take... Yeah, we really don't need anything else, though. So let's have the caravan keep going. Oh, good. They're still on approach to... Oh, it looks like it's going to take them longer now. But it looks like they're still on approach to the item stash. That'll be good. I think they're all probably ready to be home, even though, well, White might be okay with still gallivanting out and about because she is kind of a scout. She's just kind of one of those people that spends a lot of time in the wilderness alone, so she might be ready to be away from the war party because she's been with them too long and she's not a people's person, but yeah, I don't know. One thing I do want to work on is to get our wood reserves kind of buoyed up because we don't have almost any, and I know we've cut a few down and we have a few growing, but I would like more, preferably, if possible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a new stockpile zone in the not really being used right now rec room. Someday we'll focus on doing something with this room, I swear. And then, yeah. Okay, oh! Dubs is getting close. Especially since Crosby is now the one taking over, and he has a really good wardening skill. Let's take dog off wardening. Yeah, he's got a much more significant skill, so I think that'll be great. I think everybody will benefit from that, specifically us with Dubs being recruited. Alright, Rin. How you doing? Are you fitting in fine? We good? Jealous of Tamina's bedroom. Tamina's bedroom... Oh, because it has the walls here. Well, whatever. You'll survive. Oh no, we don't have a water drawing spot anymore. What happened? Did the fire? Huh. Interesting. Alright, well, let's set up a new one. Draw until we have... We really don't need more than, like, 15. Because there's only 3 people here, and that's 5 each. Okay, so our mining colony... You know what? I just realized I was going to actually set up the mining part of the mining colony. And, we do have a lot of stuff to gather in. So that might be nice to be able to do that. But you know what? I'm just going to line it up. I'm going to start figuring out this mining thing. We'll just start here. And how I like to do it is just take a strip and then... Let's see, we can do 2. It's basically the same concept I used in Minecraft with strip mining. You have... You know, a strip of 2 just so that there's some mobility and people can get past each other, and then you leave a space of 2 blocks between because you can see this side, and you know if it's ore you can dig it out, and then repeat pretty much for the rest of however much you want to mine. That was probably a really poor explanation. It's a Monday. That's what I'm gonna stick with anyway. So, hopefully, now that we kind of are settling in finally to the roles, we will be getting some more stuff. We really don't need more steel, but well, I guess, what are you gonna do? We're probably gonna end up getting some anyway. And if we do end up finally getting fuel for our fueled smithy, in the near future, looks like Vulture's doing that, good, we can start making stuff with the steel. We can make everybody a really nice weapon. I don't remember who our best crafter is. Looks like Aspen. Yeah, nobody really good here. Wild greens. Oh no, you can get food poisoning from Mild. Wild greens. I mean, they might be mild. I don't really know anything. Yeah, who's good here at anything? That is the question. Are you good at crafting? Oh yeah, okay, Marcus is our crafter. I remember that now. So Marcus will probably be put on smithing as soon as he gets back, and then he can start making everybody some rad weapons, and we can maybe upgrade a few people to other type of weapons. What am I trying to say? We could upgrade the archers if we can have Marcus make a slightly better quality bow, recurved bow and everything. Hopefully that means they'll be... Oh man, they're taking forever to get here. I wonder if it's just like inclement weather or what. It looks like they still have a decent amount of food and water though, so that's good. Ooh, a transport pod. Alright, Midori. Let's see, so she's good at shooting. And crafting and a little okay-ish at plants and construction. She's not like passionate about them, but she's got an okay skill. Oh, she does have chemical interest, which is not my fire. Sorry. I was looking at firefighting. It's not my favorite trait because they a lot of times will just like overdose themselves. I think what we'll do is... Rin, what is your biography? Here, she was a sheltered child and then a bartender. She's nervous, she has a great memory, and she's jealous. So I think she wouldn't have any super opposition to just like grabbing her, capturing this person. Ooh, where did they go? If we can find them again. That is one thing I wish was easier to do, is to relocate things that that you've already found. Oh, here we go. Midori is over here. I think we're gonna have her capture Midori. Ooh, then again. You're just a space refugee. You're not affiliated with the faction, so we're good. And, well, she's not, like, great at mining, so we'll probably patch her up and then release her as soon as we're able to. Aw, it makes me happy that Crosby and Vulture are back together. I can't wait until Well and Cat are back together. No, it's not Cat. It is Cat. It is Cat. It's Cat and Well because they're both animals. For some reason, Cat and Aspen I get mixed up still. Medical emergency. Well, good. Somebody's taking care of that. So, dog is having a frenzy. Ugh, they're taking forever. Okay, the estimated time to destination just dropped though, so hopefully... I think it's just like weather related. If you're in the area with bad weather, it can slow you down. Yeah, I think we'll finally make it there today. Hopefully. That's my opinion. Also, I think, didn't Marcus get like... Oh no! Crosby told Vulture that he wants to spend his life with her. Vulture rejected the proposal. Depending on the personality, their mood and relationship will be affected. Oh no, okay, so they didn't break up. Well, that's kind of nice. Their relationship is still okay. Oh, poor Crosby. He came back, he was finally, like, so happy to see Vulture, and he's like, hey, let's get married. And she's like, you know, I'm just thinking not. Poor guy. Oh my gosh! Our first potato harvest, guys! Guys, do you know what this means? It means we've finally been successful in cultivating some crops. I can't even begin to just express how happy that makes me. Wow. Okay, so 16 potatoes isn't that big of a deal, granted, but it's kind of a big deal to me, so we're just gonna go with it. Yeah, these are all getting really close. We should have some potatoes in the near future, and that will hopefully tide everybody over until the war party finally gets back, hopefully in the very near future. How's the health of our caravan? Oh, poor Marcus. I'm pretty sure that he's the one that got food poisoning, right? Yeah, and he's wet, so it was raining, which is one of the reasons they were slowed down. That's probably one of the many things holding them up, is he's moving very slowly. Alright, Renee, are you finding anything? I mean, you did find the coal, which is good. You can use that to refuel the fire. Looks like Midori's doing fine. I guess we can set her to be released as soon as she is able to walk. Ooh. What? What? Crosby's persistent. Crosby told Vulture that he wants to spend his life with her. Again. Vulture agreed this time, and the two are now engaged. So yeah, we're gonna have another marriage! This is actually kind of great. I've never had... So, I don't know what it is, if it's just the mods I have, or if I'm just really unlucky, but I've never had a lot of marriages happen in any of my colonies. And so, it's kind of really exciting to me when people get married. It's like a big deal. Obviously, both to them and to me. So yes, apparently he talked Vulture around to, marrying him. Maybe she got, like, cold feet, so to speak, and then was like, no, I can't marry you. That's, like, a big commitment. I'm not ready for that step. And as they talked about it a little bit more, Crosby kind of convinced her that, okay, so maybe she was ready for that, and she was just letting nerves get the best of her and standing in her way. It looks like we are almost there. Yes! Finally! Okay. We're at the item stash. And it looks like there's no, as far as I can see, no turrets, so that's nice. There are a few people guarding it. Where did we come in at? There we are. Okay, so I think I'm going to have them come down here and kind of position themselves in this area. Ooh, he's got grenades. We got to watch out for that. And he's got an auto pistol, which isn't that big of a deal. But it's a big enough of a deal that we need to be careful. Okay, so why don't you shoot from the cover of the tree, and you do the same, and purple, you can do the same. White can come down here, and Rowan, you stand by, ready to assist with whatever needs to be assisted with. Oh, Marcus, poor guy, he's just so sick. Alright, as soon as Vale gets within range... Oh, it looks like the solar generator's a little damaged. Oh dear. Okay, so we really gotta watch it. Purple, are you getting him? Yeah, we really gotta watch the grenade guy. He's probably the most dangerous out of all the people. And he is firing, so we're gonna retreat. Run! Everybody! Okay. Get the grenade guy. Why don't you get MJ? Oh dear, we have people everywhere. This is a lot more people than I was bargaining for. Alright, White, come up here. Okay, good. Our grenade guy's down. Well is not feeling too hot. I'm going to start putting down some med beds. What am I trying to get to? There we go. Sleeping areas. So we're going to put 3 down here, and we're going to make them all medical. Whale will head back there. We'll have Rowan waiting to patch him up. White, now that we have a few less things to worry about, I'm going to have Purple. Why don't you come here? And Marcus, you can hit people from where you're at. So why don't you and Purple work on our friend here? And then I forgot Purple was attacking. So Purple, fall back. What's your range like, my dude? Well, and White are both in range. So let's get you out of range. White can take care of MJ. Purple can also help take care of MJ. Marcus can take care of Sammy. Okay, good. Well, get thee to a hospital bed immediately. White, also do that. Purple, why don't you come over here and we'll claim that. Do we have any other buildings? We have this. We might uncover it just to see what's in there. Purple can come and see what's inside. I imagine that's our Marcus. We don't have to worry about that anymore. It's not important. So yeah, I imagine that's where the mech serum is. I am quite grateful that we didn't actually end up needing to use the mech serum on like Whale. Rowan, darling. Oh, Marcus, that's right. Marcus is also a decent medic. He's a 5, whereas Rowan is 9. So we're going to have Rowan take care of Whale. Marcus can take care of White. I lied. Don't feed White. Just tend to White. And then Purple can do some work for us. And Sammy can get the heck out because we don't need that. All right, there we go. There's the mech serum. Why don't we have, so I'm just going to make a nice little stockpile zone here. We're going to, I always forget where the sleeping spots are. It's not that hard. I just apparently can't remember it. Let's see. So we have 5 people. So I'm going to make all of these our beds here. We'll make these the medical beds. And as soon as people are patched up, they can move. Okay, Marcus, really? You're fleeing in panic from somebody who's also fleeing in panic? But as soon as they're patched up... Oh dear, why are you wet? No. You pick up that mech serum immediately. That's really weird that it's flooding in here. It must be coming in through the door. I don't like that. Okay, well... We do have a roof over there, right? Do that. Nope, it's just coming in under the door. It's flooding our house. Unfortunately, I don't think... Oh no! 2 of your animals have gotten sick from the plague. Who... Oh no, our puppies! I mean, granted, our puppies are also not the most... useful, but like we don't want them to die. Okay, so the puppies, who's handler? Dog is our handler. So why don't you rescue? Oh, Vulture's rescuing. Okay, why don't you go rescue Alvin? I know you were about to go harvest more potatoes. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at all the potatoes we have. I'm so happy. I really didn't think we were ever going to get potatoes. I was very impressed. So, is Well all patched up? Yeah, he's all patched up. White is all getting there. Marcus is still moving very slowly because he's recovering from food poisoning still. And it looks like she really isn't that bad off. I don't think any of these are new injuries. I am kind of... concerned that she still has this minor artery blockage. But I think we'll be okay. Whew, that was a doozy. I actually thought for a while we might lose Whale, and which would have been okay, I guess, because we had the ability to bring him back with the resurrector serum, but it kind of would have made this whole thing pointless to do. So I am glad that it was not pointless. Rowan, we are going to give you a weapon because I realize you don't have a weapon. So after you sleep, we can do that. Hopefully we won't be completely washed out here with all of the flooding going on. But I guess that's a surprise or something that we'll have to do tomorrow. Or rather, next time. I will see you then. I hope that you will join us. We will be doing our election next time as soon as these guys get back to the main camp here and return triumphant for their mini battles. We will also potentially be seeing the wedding of Crosby and Vulture. We'll see how it seems like they have kind of a touch and go relationship, so it's gonna be interesting to see if that lasts. Also, we're gonna harvest more potatoes. I know nobody else is probably excited about that, but I am. And last but not least, we are going to give some much needed TLC to our mining colony. We're going to try and improve their quality of life and the storage and all of that good stuff. We are going to hopefully build a, a research station here so that when Tamina is not working on mining, she can work on research as well. So I hope you join us for that. I hope you have a good week. I hope you have a good day. And, we have a lot more to explore, actually, when we get back. So I hope you join us for that. Bye.